Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome to a new episode of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. I am really sorry for the lack of videos. I have had a ton of problems going on with me with regards of helping somebody in my family move, having internet issues with the storms and stuff like that. I've been coming through the northeast kind of spot of the United States. That's where I live. I live in Indiana, guys, and we just got hit real hard with storms. My internet was knocked out for like 4 or 5 days, so I had like videos planned to record, but I was like, why even record them if I'm not going to have internet to even upload them? So I'm actually recording this the day of when my internet is fixed. However, it will come up probably a day or two afterwards, so sorry. This is going to be like 5 or 6 days after my last video I had uploaded. Sorry if you haven't liked the content as of late, guys. I've been trying to make some different kinds of content, but I'm not giving up on Dragon Ball. I will finish out this Dragon Ball playthrough, but we're going to try and do some of these quest event guys. Starting off with, I think, Freeza, because I think this one back here with Freeza was my first event that popped up. I'm trying to do the easier ones first. Oh, it looks like it's just a time controller. So we might be able to get some Dragon Balls by doing this if we actually fight these guys, and the chance of one dropping actually drops. So we'll see. We'll see what happens here. How do you even say that? Galilo? Galilo? Delilo? Is it Delilah? I don't even know how the fuck you say that. Alright, he's got about the same health as I do. I got roughly a little bit more. It doesn't even matter. He ain't got stamina, boy. You know you need stamina for this game. Don't even. So I saw recently, guys, if you guys follow a lot of these other Dragon Ball type YouTubers, I'm not really a person that talks about Dragon Ball itself. I more or less play the games and do like more video game type stuff. But Quaman's Land, which I'd love to try and do videos like that in the future. But Quaman's Land came out, and he made a video, I think, with another YouTuber. I can't remember his name exactly. But they usually do that, a lot of collaborations and stuff like that, which I would love to do collabs with anybody else out there that has a YouTube channel, just to have something new go on and somebody to talk to during this video. So you don't have to be a big YouTuber, you don't have to be a small YouTuber, just whatever you can do. I would love to do that. But he came out with a video saying what series of Dragon Ball games were the best: Budokai, Tenkaichi, like the Budokai Tenkaichi games and the regular Budokai games, the Raging Blast games, or XENOVERSE. Because I guess those four have been, like, I think sales-wise the best Dragon Ball games to have come out. And for some reason it went Raging Blast in 4th place, the Budokai games in 3rd place, the Budokai games in 2nd, or no, Tenkaichi games in 2nd, and then the XENOVERSE games in 1st. Now, however, I do agree that the XENOVERSE games should be in 1st, without a doubt. I totally believe that. Ooh, level up. Nice. I do think that the XENOVERSE games should be in 1st place for that. And then 2nd place, they had the Tenkaichi games. I believe that as well. It's the thing where Budokai is in 3rd and the Raging Blast games are in 4th. I happen to love the Raging Blast games, and their argument for why it was last was because, well, a lot of people, if they are saying that they, thought the Raging Blast games were better than the, Budokai games and stuff like that, they were saying it was because they started playing around then, which I don't think is true, because I started playing the original Budokai game. Actually, the first Dragon Ball game I played was the PS1 Dragon Ball Ultimate Battle 22 was actually my first Dragon Ball game, and that game was pretty bad, actually. I remember not liking it, actually. It was just really bad. And then the Budokai series coming on, I really loved that. Budokai 1, seriously, what not only was like my favorite Dragon Ball game at the time, but it was just my favorite game. It was just a good game, a good fighter. Everybody played Mortal Kombat and stuff like that, and I'm sitting here playing Dragon Ball Budokai 1. It was so good and so fun. And once you beat the story mode, you went on and did side quest stuff, like what if scenarios and stuff like that. I think it was the first game to have what if scenarios and different stuff like that, which was just so fun to do. I really loved it. Drop that into basic attack, you think? Is that what we should do? I think that's what we should do. Ginyu, how we doing? Let's try and work towards getting my golden form. Surpass the captain. So I'm guessing they're going all out this time, huh? So after Captain Ginyu, we should move on to Cooler, I think, and then after Cooler, it's Freeza. From what I hear, if you beat Freeza stuff, you get the golden form. But because we are a Freeza race, we do get, I think, 2 or 3 more extra missions than any other race would get, so that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Get rid of Guldo. Guldo is the weakest. So, I want to know what you guys think. What was your whole, you know, path with the Dragon Ball games? I definitely have to say I love the Budokai series. If it wasn't for the Budokai games, the original Budokai games, which were made by the same people that make this game, XENOVERSE. Same guy, Dimps and Bandai Namco, they made this. And they made those original Budokai games as well. It's just fantastic. I really do love it. I love that they made those games. All the way up to Budokai 3 is when they stopped, and I actually loved each Budokai game probably more than I do some of these most recent games with Dragon Ball, but of course they're kind of outdated for their time because they were made such a long time ago. They didn't have the technologies. Just getting those animations in Budokai 1 was crazy. Then Budokai 2 was a game board, and it was different. A lot of people didn't like it, but I happen to like it. And in Budokai 3, of course, you actually get to travel the world and fly around, which I really love that aspect of Budokai 3. And it had literally, like, so many characters in it. But I think I love those games. And Sagas was around there, too. A lot of people didn't like Dragon Ball Sagas because of how it played and that kind of thing. But I happen to really love it. Looking back and seeing it, oh my gosh, yeah. Dragon Ball Sagas was pretty bad. They made that thing pretty terrible. But I think the idea of how they had Dragon Ball Sagas was really, really good. Really good. They just didn't perform it, I think, as well as I thought they were going to. I really wish that they make a Dragon Ball Sagas type of game. Obviously, they wouldn't name it that because they would be like, oh, it's just Sagas again? Heck no, ain't buying that. But I think if they made something like that, or just a side mode kind of deal, maybe like in the next XENOVERSE game, I think it could do really well. I want to see like an RPG, like looking kind of MMO game that's a Dragon Ball game that you actually walk around. Imagine that you land on Namek as Goku and you actually go around and stuff like that, and then find the characters and battle them and stuff like that. That'd be so cool. Because the other part to Dragon Ball is it's not just fighting, it was also adventure. There's adventure aspects to it as well. You know, you can start off a game, you know, as Goku and Piccolo flying through the skies, going after Raditz and stuff like that, and finding him, and then fighting him, and, you know, I think that'd be a really good aspect. And a lot of people always want to play and walk across Snake Way to get to King Kai. That's something I want to see in the next XENOVERSE game. If they could do this kind of gameplay like this, they nailed down so good. The gameplay is something they fixed a whole lot from XENOVERSE 1 to 2. If they made an XENOVERSE 3 game, which I'm sure they're going to, just based on sales and how well this game turned out to be. I know a lot of people that don't even really know what Dragon Ball is, and they play the XENOVERSE game just because it's a good game. It's more than just, oh, it's a Dragon Ball game. No, it's a flat out good game, and people want to see it. So I'd like that. I want more adventure aspects kind of stuff to it for like another XENOVERSE game. I think that'd turn out very, very well. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about a new XENOVERSE game. If they're smart, they'll let them do an XENOVERSE 3. If not, then hey, maybe it will be like a different developer and they're willing to make it just a flat out an entire like RPG game of Dragon Ball and that's it, you know? Maybe they will do that with their next game of whoever becomes the next developer for a Dragon Ball game. They're not going to stop anytime soon, guys, especially with how Super's doing and they have more content to go off of. They're going to keep making games for this, you know, genre for Dragon Ball. They're going to do it. It's only a matter of time and just to figure out who makes the game and what they do with it. If Bandai does an XENOVERSE 3 game, it's going to be just like this. Again, they're going to tweak it, fix it, maybe do more story stuff and stuff like that. but maybe they'll add more aspects to the game and stuff like that. I think the hub world should stay about as big as it is now, because this one in Xenoverse 2 is a little bit big, but I want them to have more stores and stuff like that, places you can walk into. There's a lot of buildings in Xenoverse 2, this game, in the hub world, that you cannot go inside of. That just really bothers me. It's like, make us be able to go inside there. If they could make the world just as big as this in Xenoverse 3, but actually make the buildings like able to go inside of them, then I think they'd have the perfect game, the perfect hub world anyway. With a good story mode like this, with about the same amount of missions, about 100 missions or something like that, parallel quest-wise and story-wise, I really think they'd have a good game with some RPG aspects thrown in there too. I think that'd be the most best Dragon Ball game there is.
By the way, you seem pretty comfortable in your body.
Oh my gosh, Ginyu's trying to body change with us.
Absolutely incredible.
So we got the ninja suit. That's pretty cool, I guess. Just getting more outfits and stuff for our characters is really good. Whether we actually need it, I don't know. We can just sell it, but Guru's house is being attacked. When isn't it being attacked? Well, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let's check out our ranking. Did we actually surpass the Ginyu stuff, or are we still in part of Ginyu's clan? Freeza forced faction to Doria. Huh? I thought that should have changed by now. Weird. It's really weird. Or maybe once you finish a character, it just defaults you back to Dodoria or something? I don't know. There's still a mission here. Who's it asking for? It should be Cooler. Let's try and find Cooler. Oh, it's our Freeza mission. That's right. I think you do a Freeza mission or two, and then Cooler shows up. And then you do Cooler stuff. Cooler should be in... Oh. We have 2 missions. There we go. Yeah, Cooler is the next faction we'll start off with. Freeza probably has a thing with us to battle us. Maybe that will give us our golden form next episode, guys. Let's hope. Let's hope we can get that golden form. That'll be really cool. But that's going to be it for today's episode, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe for more content. And I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.